So wakikwambia man overboard
si amevuka mipaka, ameenda beyond what is expected, ama amepita kwenye haupaswi kupita.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.
For today's feature, we are going to be looking at a very, or rather a sad story. And I want us to draw very valuable lessons from this story. Now, a passenger went overboard the Spectrum of the Seas, which is a cruise ship. Spectrum of the Sea is a cruise ship, of course, owned by the Royal Caribbean. Now, the guy went overboard. That is on Monday. Of course, authorities on the ship, and of course, from Singapore reported, of course, this is the Maritime Watch, and the port services reported this case, or rather reported this incident, of course, on a Monday. Now, when we say someone has gone overboard, what do we mean? So ukiwa pale usikie the term gone overboard. So wakikwambia man overboard
si amevuka mipaka, ameenda beyond what is expected, ama amepita kwenye haupaswi kupita. Yeah, overboard.
Ndio.
Oh god.
So this means it is being defined very simply by saying this means someone has fallen into the water, if you like to put it simply, or by an accident. In fact, it is defined as an emergency on a ship.
Exactly, and that is why I was using simple terms to explain it. You've gone beyond the point that you're not supposed to go. Like maybe unaonanga like ukienda beach kuna tema wanasemanga maji ni nyingi, wanaka kamba, wanasema usipite
mahali fulani.
So if you pass that line, you've gone
you've gone overboard, right?
Simple.
So the person who sees now, when you are on a vessel and you experience this, or you see this happening, so the first thing you're supposed to do is shout man overboard. Sawa labda uko na beshte yako hapo, ile waves ikachapa, this guy goes over, you're supposed to shout man overboard. Sawa next thing, you're supposed to throw this person what is this?
Floaters? Yes,
you're supposed to throw them floaters, and of course keep calling so that those who are also on the ship or on the vessel can hear you, and of course come to your aid. Sawa. So it is very important to get this person out of the water immediately, because it is there is something called here hypothermia. So hypothermia comes into play when you fall into the water. Sawa. You know, water in the deep seas are very cold. Sijui kama umeget kitu kama hii. Acha nisiulize kama inajua, yeah. So I'm going to be defining what is hypothermia right here. So hypothermia is a situation wherein there is an extensive loss of body temperature due to prolonged contact of the body with cold water. The body's normal metabolism and functions get affected. A person will fall unconscious after 15 minutes in the water with a temperature of 5 degrees. Wanna check? So uki fall into the waters, so you have like approximately 15 minutes before your maji kutambariza hapo hivyo, because the water is very cold, and if you are not if you're not fished out of the water in due time, you could suffer from hypothermia and of course lose your life. So maze, that is some blue economic content, and of course some valuable information for you right there. We have defined what is overboard, man overboard, and of course what is hypothermia. Stay tuned and keep it Blue Radio, of course, for all the blue economy content.